Well, hello and good morning, everybody. I'm here in Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. As you guys can see, the park here is closed from January till March, all the roller coaster rides and stuff like that. But this is open over here. Pretty cool here. We got a lot to do. There's a lot of other attractions that are over there at that building. So we're gonna do the whole tour of the chocolate factory and all the other stuff. It'd been pretty cool if this was open, but I kind of knew it when I got here. So we're gonna walk into this store and see what's in here. But I'll be updating you guys on some videos, but pretty excited I finally made it here. So we'll keep you updated.
Hi everybody. These concha machines use big granite rollers to smooth and transform refined crumb into milk chocolate. The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing a rich flavor and color.
All of that fresh, delicious Hershey's chocolate goodness is finally ready to be packaged.
Like Hershey's milk chocolate in special dog bars.
Hey, don't forget about Reese's peanut butter cups.
Homestead farm. In the barn behind the house, he built a laboratory where he spent 2.5 years trying to come up with a recipe for good tasting, affordable chocolate, and he succeeded. He used the little secret he learned in Denver. He put fresh milk in his chocolate recipe, came up with that flavor we're all familiar with today, Hershey's milk chocolate. Went back to his factory, fired up the German machines, started making Hershey bars for the first time in 1900, and they became instantly wildly popular. And they sold for $0.05 a piece all the way up until 1968. Right after the Hershey bar, we came up with the Hershey Kiss. Classic milk chocolate kisses. I'll be fair and start them down this side. We have 128 very special street lights. Well, they're all Hershey Kisses. And they are the company's only low-calorie kisses. For an obvious reason. They're all made out of light chocolate. Warned you about the jokes. What happens if one of those kisses burns out? What do you think it becomes? Dark chocolate. Yes. If somebody steals one, it becomes hot chocolate. But the likelihood of them succeeding at that is pretty slim, because just like the ones that are wrapped, the police will probably foil the theft. Terrible idea. Yeah. But here's some trivia facts for you. Did you know the town of Hershey, technically, this side, here's the town square. This is where we hold the New Year's party. We raised the Kiss off the corner of the press building to your left. That's not a newspaper building. That's where they used to print all the candy wrappers. Turn it on to Cocoa Avenue. That beautiful building across the street was the town's first community center, built in 19... There's kind of an interesting story to that, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. But first of all, Molly's going to slow down at the next intersection to give you a brief glimpse of an important home in town. Look to your left, down Arriva Avenue, and on the right-hand side of the street, there's a second house back, pale blue, burgundy shutters, and it's important because that's where the peanut butter cup was invented. In the basement of that house, and I'll tell you more about that later. The school gave $350 million to create the Catherine Hershey Schools for Early Learning. That's the first of 6 schools being built in South Central Pennsylvania that will provide daycare, early learning, meals, transportation, and family counseling to children from underprivileged families, and all of it completely free of cost. That would love to have a campus as nice as this high school. Look off to your right, you'll see what I mean. Well, I wish I could take you in to see Founders Hall today. When this was built, it was the largest freestanding rotunda in the Western Hemisphere, second only to St. Peter's Basilica in Nevada. First permanent student home. Now it's the school's historical archives. And kids are in student homes until they're in 12th grade, but when they're seniors, they move into transitional living apartments, these next buildings on your right. There's 4 kids in each apartment, they're given a budget, and then they have to go to town and buy their own groceries, wake themselves up, cook their own meals, do their own laundry, get themselves to school on time, pay their own utility bills. There's a supervisor in each building, but they're only there to give advice. So these kids often end up being the go-to kids in college dorms. The homestead on your right, the gray building, is where Milton was born, but it didn't look like that back then. They added on to that little stone farmhouse quite a bit over the years. And those were the girls' apartments. Boys live around the corner. And you might ask us, now admission to the school, #1 criteria, you have to be a child that comes from a family that does not earn more than 3 times the federal poverty limit. We get about 4,000 applications each year. Pull them right up off the school's website. The school spends a lot of time trying to figure out which kids are in the greatest need. They get first priority. And each year so we go by and you'll see it's Pennsylvania limestone. He knew all too well this was a limestone valley. If you owned land here, all you had to do was rip up the grass and start your own stone quarry. He had all the masonry materials he needed for his factory and anything else in town he wanted to build. Good example, that's right across the parking lot to your left. That's what remains of the original chocolate factory. Only 10% of it still stands as office space. Much of that stone was quarried right here on site. We'll get a better chance to see that later when we go back up that way, but first we're going to turn on to a guy by the name of William Murray. He became the company's first president. But the name Murray has another important place in chocolate history. Does anybody know what it is? Oh, it's the second M on M&M's. M&M's stands for Mars and Murray, and that was William Murray's son. His name was Bruce. He was the guy responsible for that candy. Sorry, I don't have time for Bruce's story today. Left. That produced all the steam for the old factory. So much steam was produced here that was piped all over town. They heated the bank, the community center, the library, a lot of homes, even as far away as Hotel Hershey. We'll see that later. It's way up on the hill in the distance. Hey, does anybody want any geese? They never leave. Come on, get out of the way. It's on your left. And just to the left of it, behind the pine trees, is a log cabin inside a glass house. That's the church's first session house, built in 1732. 1732 is the same year George Washington was born. That's considered to be one of the oldest unremodeled structures in the country. And in 1929, almost 100 years ago now, Milt paid to put it under glass to help preserve it. It's holding up real well now. To the rest of those millionaires, and when this home was completed, it cost him a grand total of only $53,833.
That's not.
Personally, I think it really does pay to own your own stone quarry. You can almost picture him waking up in the morning, having breakfast with Kitty, and strolling across. In July of 1863, the residents of this area were said to have been able to hear the echoes of cannon fire from the Gettysburg campaign of the Civil War. What they were at. The silos over there. Oh, the Hershey cocoa bushes here. They're barberry bushes planted in 1908. We put twinkle lights on them for the holidays, but then they become a bit of a traffic hazard when people stop at the curb instead of using the parking lot over there to get their pictures. The old factory stood from this corner. It went almost up to the next traffic light. And in those days, it was taller than the yellow cocoa bean silos. 93 million pounds. You know, there's your railroad. That's the old Reading line.
Right there?
Those tracks were here long before the town ever was.
You see them?
Zoo America's on the other side. Nicely done. So nice, I think that may have been a contributing factor to a little incident we had.
So I want the chocolate cookie bites. Which one do I do? I'll do this. Up to 3. Oh, okay. I'll do that one. Try that. All candy bars will. You want sprinkles? Of course. Okay, this is your candy bar. That's cool. Oh shit. Alright. So look in here. Alright you guys, here's my chocolate bar. Here's some vanilla chips. Let's see. put a lot in there. And this one is pretzel bites. I didn't get any. Okay, so here's the semi-sweet chocolate. This is another one I got. You're only allowed 3 toppings, so yeah, it works. Man, they put a lot in there.
Do I look silly with this thing on my face? No?
Oh, that's the chocolate cookie bites. This thing is so cool. Alright, so there it goes. That's my candy bar. Goes down this tube. You can watch it when you go down this tube. Mine's in there, but it goes all the way down. Alright, you guys, there's mine. That's my bar. Look at that.
Oh, like this. Oh,
Super cool. Can I do the brownie? The Reese's Pieces.
It wasn't you. It was somebody that came over and always raised the candy.
Yeah, that one.
I want to ask him.
Somebody,
Reese's Puffs.
When I see him on the YouTube, I'm going to ask him.
And then the white chocolate chip.
Because I'm going to say, dude.
he ain't come on now. He's not going to remember what he did. The peanut butter is shiny.
Yeah.
And that's because it's very, very fresh.
Oh.
The Reese factory is less than 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's right down the road. The one is the company that's over.
Yeah.
So the families have peanut butter. And they do.
Yeah.
We used to work for this person.
Yeah, I did the tour. We saw the.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it's that's a trolley tour. Is awesome.
Dirk went to yeah, you met because it's going to be working on the top.
Caramel?
Chocolate and caramel. You got it, I think.
Caramel. Caramel.
We got those. That looks yummy.
She was telling us a story. Thank you.
Alright, just follow instructions in that car reader then.
Alright, you guys, I got most of your stuff, as you can see, that you guys requested, plus the backpack is full. So, in return, just buy me a damn beer. I had a really good time here, you guys. This was really fun out here. So, I headed to the restaurant. It's like a bar and restaurant with a couple people I met out here in PA. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna head to the truck. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Love y'all. Hope you're having a good day. Stay safe. All right, you guys, this is our dinner. These sandwiches are really good, man. It's got french fries, tomatoes, onions, bacon, and eggs, and a sirloin meat patty on white bread. This shit's really good. So this is our dinner. We got a beer. Good morning, everybody. It's about 6:25. We're gonna roll out of here. We're only about 5 miles down the road, so we should be there by 6:40, 6:35. I had a really fun weekend, man. This was one of my funnest weekends out here on the road, man. I am tired. Had a really good time though. The bar and restaurant was really good. Hershey, that was really fun. I got a lot of stuff. That back of my truck, the bunk is full. I got like 4 bags of stuff. So I got some stuff for friends that requested, and some stuff for me, because I love me some Reese's. So, but yeah, that was a fun trip, man. I gotta get back to work, but I will remember this for a long, long time. So, got clean and organized back there, though. Figure it all out. What was I gonna say? Plan is I'm hoping to get a load from here, like I did last time, back to like Oregon or California. Last time we picked up lumber in New Hampshire, it was like what, a 3.5 hour deadhead, 4 hour deadhead, maybe even 5. I think it was 5 hours. And I took it all the way across to Oregon, so I'm hoping I get the same load. Just having no long load. So we're gonna roll out of here. We'll see you guys there. Peace out. All right, you guys, so now this Blue Scope takes appointments, which makes no sense, but and they were telling me I was not on the schedule, but they're gonna take me. So I need to make sure now on my notes that I put in appointments, so that if I get this load again here, I gotta get with Central Oregon and make sure every day that there's an appointment. And I might have to call these people to make sure I'm on the list, because they might not take me again. I remember coming here a lot during Prime. Not a lot, but a couple times. Even during TNT training, we came out this way. Loads are pretty easy. Not too hard. Want to see what they got here. Yep, about 6, 7 Prime trailers in here, I would say. I don't miss these kind of loads. Central Oregon more than likely won't be doing these kind of loads because they take a long time. That's why they're on preload trailers. Unless you get something pretty simple, like just siding or something, maybe. But or you get one of those machines where they put it on a trailer and the machine goes underneath it and picks the whole thing up, takes the trailer out, and you back up. But I don't know if they have that type of machine here. But I don't miss dropping hooks, guys. You get a trailer, it's all messed up. You got that easy load. There's some of these are easy loads, and then some of them you get some crazy ass loads. The lady here is saying that we got to back up because the doors are broken on the other side. So I'm gonna have to see. All right, you guys, here's the load. Did pretty well. We're gonna unbungee it. They had us back in here, and then we'll get this load off pretty quickly, and then it doesn't take long to undo this. So we're gonna hurry up since we're the first one here, and then yeah, we'll see you guys later. Guys, we're gonna reorganize this. So I'm gonna put these buckets. We're gonna put 10 chain or 5 chains each, 5 snap binders. You should have 10 snap binders or ratchets, 10 coil rack protectors, skid mats, whatever you want to call them. People call them skid mats. 10 chains. I would say 12 chains. I might have 12, but I know for sure I have 10. And these are good for like little spots to put an edge protector. So I usually have about 10 to 20 of those, 30 of those, a couple moving blankets, a couple carpets. You need about, I say about 20 of those. Metal edge protectors, stake pocket winches. I have 4. I have 1 in the front, so it's easy to access. A couple 2-inch straps, and then the coil racks are right there. And then I got 2 4-inch ratchets. So that's all my equipment. And I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do this. All right, guys, we got it nice and organized. So in that crate, we put the metal edge protectors. That one chain is broken, missing a hook, but I have the hook inside the truck. 2-inch ratchet, stake pocket winches, 6 chains on each. So I have 12 chains. With that one, it's gonna be 13, perfect. 4 moving blankets, and I have another 4-inch ratchet on the side door with another stake pocket winch, easy to grab. We still got 4 coil racks to fit right there. So it should easily fit there. We're gonna put, what, 2 plus 5 of them. We only have 4 here, so that's gonna fit perfect. And the coil mats are gonna go where the lumber rack is, and then we'll put the carpet right there in the front on top. It's gonna look nice and organized. I've always wanted to do this, just got lazy and tired, and these guys are taking forever. So we're almost done here, and I'm gonna go check in and see what's going on. All right, you guys, you can see we're gonna unload it. Like I said, I still don't have the bracket for the back to watch the unload. Still trying to figure it out. So if anybody has any options for me, I would appreciate it. It's taking the suicide off first. We're gonna put, once he takes this off, I'm gonna put my D-part in, and we'll see what kind of load we get. Guys, you can see how we have it nice and organized. Put the 2-inch straps under with this extra black. It's like an 1.5 inch strap. 4 moving blankets there. This moving blanket's there because I put the, what do you call it, bungees, so they don't catch on anything. And then I got my carpet, which should fit right there. It won't stay, but okay, then my carpet's right there, and nice and organized and clean, guys. So wait for our next load. I'll get this tarps cinched down, and we're ready to go. So we'll let you guys know what the next load is. All right, you guys, so we did get a good load. Picking up here in PA, I told you guys we're going to Riddle. We're about 30 minutes, 33 miles, but it says 49 minutes. We are going to, if it'll load, I'll give you the exact name, Lila PA. It's a Capital Force product Inc. Put it right up here on the screen. We're going to Riddle Plywood in Riddle, Oregon. Let's see how much miles this thing is. Looks like 2,907 miles. Holy shit. So it's a 5-day run, guys. So hopefully get delivered by Friday. Oh man, it may be a weekend load. We're gonna try to deliver Friday. I don't know. But that is looks like it's gonna be a weekend load if it's that many miles. But we're gonna try really hard today in the next couple days. And we do 650 every week. I think we can make it Friday. So we're gonna really hump it. We got an hour back too, so 3 hours back. I think we can make it. So we're gonna try that. Let's get there first and we'll let you guys know.